Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. Well, it's that time again. It's time to open a bead box. And today we're going to be opening up the Curated Bead Box for the month of May. If you're a beginner, you're going to love this box because it has tons of beads and a finding starter kit. And it's a great way to build up your bead stash. Now, if you're not familiar with the Curated Bead Box, I'll leave some information down below in the description section of this video, along with a coupon code and a link to the website. And I can't wait to see what's in this month's box. So let's go ahead and get started. And here we have the Curated Bead Box for the month of May 2024. As you can see, the name of the box is Mystical Orient. And I love that they give you this little preview right on the top of the box. And down here's a list of the contents. And on the right side are the codes for each one. So if you wanted to get extras from the box, you could go to the website, dollarbead.com, and search for them using those codes. So let's go ahead and open it up. What pretty colors these are. We have yellows, we have pinks, we have this dark blue, we have a teal, and we have some sparkly crystals as well. Let me get organized and we'll go through each item. And here we have the first 3 strands. All of these beads are 10 millimeters in size, although these yellow ones look like they might be a little bit smaller. But anyway, let's take a look at this one. These are crackle beads, and they're listed as Summer Glory Season Glass beads. And I'm not sure what they mean by season. Perhaps they mean that the color is spring-like. I'm not sure. But I love this crackle effect. Look at this, guys. Isn't this beautiful? I love it. And it looks like it's two-toned, so it has pink and peach, it looks like. These are really, really pretty. They're a bit big for my liking, but I'll probably use them as earrings or maybe a focal on a necklace or a bracelet. Let's take a look at these now. These are marble style glass beads. And as you can see, they're white and yellow. They always have marble style glass beads in their boxes. I really like that effect, but you can't really see it that well with this color, but the marble style is there. And by the way, both of these strands are 8 inches long. Let's take a look at this one now. These are also marble style glass beads, and the color is listed as Fuchsia Swirl, and this is a 6-inch strand. Look how beautiful these are. They have pink and purple, it looks like, and maybe some gray. They're very, very interesting looking. I love that fuchsia color. And these beads actually work very well together, so you could definitely use them in one design. Let me get some more beads. Here are the next 2 strands, and these are actually gemstone beads. They're lapis lazuli, so that's really nice that we get gemstones in this month's box. The colors are a little bit different than what I just showed you. I'm not sure if these would work with those other beads. You could potentially team up these marble star glass beads with a lapis lazuli, because these actually have a little bit of purple or bluish in them. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. But anyway, let's take a look at these. These are 8 millimeters in size, and this is a 7 to 8 inch strand. You can see some little speckles on the stones. There is a little bit of variation. There's a little bit of darker blue and lighter blue. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but I'm really happy that we get gemstones in this month's box. Let's take a look at these now. These are duo style glass beads, and my air conditioning just kicked on. Hopefully it's not too annoying. But anyway, the color of these is green/purple, and this is a 10-inch strand. They're almost like crackle beads, but they're not transparent, they're more opaque. I really like these. I like the combination of the green and the purple. And it's a 10-inch strand, so there are quite a few beads there. Let me get some more beads. And here we have 3 different bead mixes, so that gives us a lot of design options. These 2 look like they might coordinate well because of the faceted barrel beads. But anyway, this one's listed as pink/silver designer glass bead mix. This one's listed as pale yellow/silver designer glass bead mix. And this one's listed as clear white designer glass bead mix. I thought I'd put them in these dishes so you can see the colors. But anyway, each one has different kinds of beads, except these 2 have the same kind of barrel bead, like I mentioned. But I want to give you a closer look, so I'm going to put them on some rods and I'll be right back. And here they are on some rods. Let me show you this one. Now, I don't know how many we have of each kind in the tray, but there are quite a few. This one looks like it's 10 millimeters in size. Then we have the barrel beads. Then we have these pearl beads, which look like they might be 8 millimeters in size. Then we have these here, these clear ones with a silver band. These look like they might be 6 millimeters in size. And then we have another barrel bead with a silver band, as you can see, in a pink color. And then this one here looks like it might be 8 millimeters in size with a silver band. A pink one with a silver band. This one here's a disc bead actually with a silver band. And then we have another barrel bead which is clear with a silver band. And this rondelle shaped bead with a silver band. Pretty nice. Let's take a look at these. Of course we have the faceted barrel beads in a pale yellowish color. But then we have these very interesting looking silver colored beads. And I'm saying they're interesting because they're drilled off center, so they're kind of like drops. And they are faceted, as you can see. Very, very cool. And there are quite a few down there. Now this one has all kinds of shapes. And I just kind of loaded them randomly on my rod. This one's a round bead, it looks like, in a 6 millimeter size. And these are very interesting as well because they're drilled differently, as you can see. They're kind of like little drops, and they're in an opaque white color. Then we have these. These are actually faceted cylinder beads, cylinder shaped. This one's a very interesting shape. I'm not sure what shape that is. It's not round and it's not cylinder. It's kind of like a peanut shape. And here's some more of the ones that are drilled across the top. These are very sparkly and they're clear, as you can see. Here's another cylinder bead. And here's another one of the opaque white beads. And this one's drilled like a drop as well. I love that. And here's another round bead. But anyway, like I said, there are a lot of design options because of all the different kinds of beads. And there are quite a few beads in that mix. Let me get some more items. And here we have some seed beads and some tassels. There's about an ounce of seed beads there. And they're size 6O. And the color is baby pink. And they're opaque, as you can see. Very, very pretty color. I love it. Very spring-like. Now these are a little bit irregular, so I would not recommend these for bead weaving, but you can certainly use them in strands or as accent beads. I really like that color. And here are 5 tassels. I've used these before. What I like to do is to bunch them up together like this and put them inside some kind of a bead cap. And that way you get a nice thick tassel. Another thing I like to do is to string some beads onto a few of these strands. That looks really nice as well. I've done that before. But anyway, they're about 13 centimeters long and 6 millimeters across at the top. And they're made out of polyester. Let me get some more items. And here we have some metals. We have a chandelier pendant, some bead caps, and some barrel spacer beads. Let's take a look at this chandelier pendant. Look how pretty this is. I love it. It has 7 loops at the bottom and then 1 on each side at the top. Now you could potentially put a cabochon in there. I measured the inside and it's about 10 by 8 millimeters. And you could find one that matches the beads and glue it in there. That would be nice. And this pendant measures 54 by 36 millimeters. Let me show you the back. There's the back. I really like it. Let's take a look at these bead caps. These are flower-shaped bead caps. Each one has 6 petals and it's an open design. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Let me just put this down and I'll show you. As you can see, it's not solid all the way around. But I think they're adorable. And there's a total of 25 and they measure 6 millimeters across. They're definitely going to come in handy. Let's take a look at these now. These are listed as barrel spacer beads. They measure 10 by 6 millimeters, and there's a total of 8. And they have very large holes, so you could definitely use them on leather cord if you wanted to. I like that design too. It's very nice. So now let me get the Finding Starter Kit. And here we have the Finding Starter Kit. Now if you're a beginner, you're going to love this kit because it has a lot of the things you need to get started. It doesn't have everything, but it has the basics. Let me show you. We have some earwire hooks. There's a total of 6, so there's enough there for 3 pairs of earrings. Jump rings. These are 6 millimeters in size and they're very strong, and this size comes in very, very handy. We have some flat head pins. These are also very thick and very strong. We have some crimp beads. They're not the tubes, they're the round beads. We have some lobster clasps. There's a total of 4, as you can see. We have some stretch cord, and this is very thick stretch cord, which means you can use it with very large beads. Here's some memory wire. It's 60 millimeters in diameter, and there are quite a few coils there, as you can see. And here we have some beading wire. There's about a yard's worth of beading wire. So anyway, guys, like I said, this is a very handy kit to have when you're getting started because it saves you from going out and having to look for the things that you need. So now I'd like to go ahead and put the entire collection on my workspace so you can see how everything coordinates. And here we have the entire collection, the Mystical Orient collection for the month of May 2024. As you can see, there's lots of variety, lots of sizes and shapes, and we have all these bead mixes. So that's going to help a lot with design options. I like that they included some clear beads over here because they're going to coordinate with pretty much anything. You could definitely team up these yellow beads with the barrel beads or the crackle beads up here. And I can see teaming up the lapis lazuli beads with these other ones here, the silver barrel beads. And of course, I love the metals. I love the chandelier pendant. And I love that they included bead caps as well. And of course, the sheer volume of beads is unbelievable. You get a lot of beads in the subscription. And of course, the Finding Starter Kit comes in very handy. It's definitely a value box and you get a lot for your money. I hope you've enjoyed today's unboxing. I want you to come back and check my channel for a future tutorial using the contents of this box. Thank you so much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Have a great day and I'll see you next time. Bye.